Hey, this is Janet from Paper and Spark here to tell you more about the inventory spreadsheet for vintage sellers. In this video, we're going to discuss how to filter and sort data on your inventory tab, which will be very helpful for keeping your inventory items organized and allow you to drill down and see some important information. So let's get started on how to do this. Okay, I've gone ahead and entered a bunch of fake example data into my inventory tab so that I can show you a little bit more about what the spreadsheet can do for you. Some useful things that you can do with your list of inventory is either sort or filter it. Let's start by talking about sorting. Sorting is basically just going to take your data and rearrange it in an order based on one set of specific criteria. So in order to do sorting or filtering, all you need to do is click on these little drop down arrow buttons at the top of whatever column header you want to sort or filter by. So if we're sorting, let's say we want to sort by our purchase date. That just means that we want to rearrange everything and either put the items in the order of the most recently purchased or chronologically purchased, like from past to present. So I'm just going to click on my purchase date and I'm going to select under this sort menu right here, I'll select ascending. So now all of my inventory items are listed in order of purchase date. Okay, and I can tell that that's how they're ordered because now I see a little up arrow in my purchase date drop down button. So something else that you might want to sort by could be your category, especially if you have your category filled out for all your items. I'm going to sort by alphabetical order of my categories. Okay, so now I can see all my art items together, all my clock items together, and so on and so on. The sorting tool is really useful. You could use it pretty much for any of these column headers up here. You can put them in order by product ID. You can list them by source. The list of useful things you can do with sorting goes on and on. Now the flip side to that is going to be filtering. Filtering is going to basically only show the data that you want to see. So a lot of people might be asking when they're looking at this, I don't care about the stuff that's sold anymore. I don't want to see it. Can I delete it from this tab once it's sold? No, do not do that. This sales price, the purchase price, all that data for that sold item is traveling to these tabs down here that we're going to talk about later. If you just delete the sold items, then you won't be getting any of that good information about your total cost of goods sold and that kind of thing. So you want to leave it here. But if you only want to look at what's still left for sale, then let's go to our dates sold and filter for things that don't have a date sold. So 2015 dates means that they sold in 2015. Blank means they haven't sold yet. I haven't entered anything as the sold date. So I'm going to just show anything that's blank in the date sold column. Now I can see just what I have for sale. So if I need to look at, that, I can filter by that. Now let's say I don't want to look at that anymore. I want to undo my filter. I can just click on this again and I can select all and now everything's back. So it's kind of just like hiding the data you don't want to see. Same thing, maybe I need to find a specific item's location. So what I would do for that, I'd filter for the category of the item I'm looking for. I'm trying to find where I have this clock stored. Okay, so here are my clocks now, and now I can say, oh, that clock's in the basement, that clock's in the storm room, whatever. That's how you can look for items. Now, let's say these are all bad examples and you've got like a bajillion things in one category. Let's say I'm trying to find the location of my jewelry item. Okay, so I've filtered by jewelry, but there's still a bajillion jewelry things here. So that doesn't really help me much. You can filter by the item title, but you've probably got so many item titles in there that that's not going to be helpful either. What you can do, if you know what you're looking for, you can use the keyboard shortcut Control F on a Windows computer or Command F on a Mac and tell it what you want it to find, okay? Maybe you're looking for a very specific item. You can type in whatever it is you're looking for and go to find, and it'll tell you, oh yeah, that's the item I'm looking for. Okay, it's in the basement. And then you know. So if filtering or sorting ever doesn't work for trying to find what you need, you can also use the find function, Control F or Command F. I believe you can also go to Edit, Find to find that as well.